Hello and welcome to the Wayne State Coaches Show, an exclusive on MyWayNews.com. I'm Mike Carnes. We're here to talk indoor track and field. We'll talk with Coach Marlon Brink about the Wildcats' recent efforts at Concordia University down in Seward. We'll do that after this timeout right here on the Wayne State Coaches Show.
The Coaches Show is sponsored by Pack and Save. Pack and Save is a proud supporter of Wildcat Athletics and is your one-stop shop for savings. Check out Pack and Save's excellent produce and find the best cuts in their grade A meat department. Be sure to stop at the Top Notch Deli where you can find their amazing fried chicken, daily lunch specials, and all the fixings for your next tailgate or viewing party. Pack and Save is open from 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week, and their staff is waiting to help you for all of your grocery needs. Pack and Save, your one-stop shop for savings in Wayne, America. Go Cats!
Welcome back to the Wayne State Coaches Show on MyWayNews.com, and time to talk indoor track and field with Coach Marlon Brink. Wildcats heading to Seward this past weekend for the Concordia Invitational, going up against a lot of competition from NAIA schools around the state and around the region, and some pretty good marks there over the weekend. I know Michaela Marvin moving that school record in the pole vault up a little more. She had a pretty good outing there.
Yep, it seems like every week, she keeps bumping it up just a little bit there, and she's doing a really nice job. She's in contention in the NSIC to be all conference, which is a place in the top 3. She's currently tied for 3rd with a couple other girls, and so we're excited, and she is as well. She's getting close to her lifetime best mark, and I think eventually she's going to break that and keep raising that bar up, hopefully over 12 feet before the season's done here.
Yeah, she got past the 11-foot mark, went 11 feet 2.5 inches to finish 8th overall at the Seward Invitational there. And Joan Jalima won the 600-meter dash and ran really well in that race with a time of 1 minute 38.81 seconds. So good race for her.
Yeah, we kind of felt like it was just a matter of time before she kind of had a breakthrough race, and this was the race where it finally happened and everything kind of came together. And it was good to see her post a good time like that. That's probably the race that she's going to run at the conference meet. Right now she's sitting about 11th in the conference with that time. And that's going to put her in good contention to have a shot at scoring at the conference championships there. Yeah,
and also some good marks. Molly Vasa finishing 6th in the 600 at 141.46. Marin Jutensky was 7th at 141.59. Jordan Pester took 2nd in the 400-meter dash in 57.46 seconds, and then that foursome came in 2nd place in the 1,600-meter relay in a time of 4:02.32. Also, Wayne native Andrea Torres taking 3rd in the 3,000-meter run with a time of 19 minutes and 52 seconds. And I know when she was in high school here in Wayne, she was a really solid runner for Wayne High, and it looks like she's performing pretty well for you here.
Yeah, I was pleased. She ran the 5,000 one other time this season, and so that was her first time getting under 20 minutes, and I think that she's going to probably even be able to drop that a little bit more when we get to the conference championships. Currently she's qualified for that at the NSIC championships, and so that'll be the event that she'll run there at the NSIC meet.
Yeah, and then weight throw, Mackenzie Schell taking 4th place in the weight throw there with 57 and 2 1/4. Kim Lohman was 6th in the 1,000 meters. Brooklyn Chips 7th in the shot put. Just a lot of results, and you can see them all on the Wayne Herald website at MyWayNews.com and in this week's paper as well. On the men's side, Dylan Kessler was the leader for Wayne State. He got a 2nd in the 5,000-meter run with a time of 15 minutes 54.61 seconds, and Clay Cramper was 4th in the 200-meter dash in 22.67 seconds. Robert Sullivan made the finals in the 60-meter hurdles and took 4th in 8.49 seconds. So some good efforts there by the men as well.
Yeah, this is a meet that we kind of, I think, excelled on the track really well, and I was happy to see that. I think everybody's kind of starting to come into the form that we want them to be at as we get close to the end of the season here. Some of the people kind of had to solidify their spots for the NSIC championships because you have to be in the top 30 to make the NSIC championship meet. So we had a few people who are fighting for spots to get in there, and I think we kind of solidified some of those. And overall, I was just pretty pleased with how we did at this meet. It was a good chance for some of our younger kids to have a little bit of experience with some success there. And we had several athletes, like you mentioned, that were placed in the top 6, and so that was good for them to get a feeling of, a little bit more confidence, I think, going into the last couple weeks of the season here. So hopefully that'll kind of springboard them into the last meet this weekend and the NSIC championships there.
Yeah, I get the South Dakota State Tune-Up coming up on Friday up in Brookings, South Dakota. It's kind of the last chance for the kids before conference to get themselves in position.
Yeah, some of the kids will be trying to still solidify their qualifying marks into the meet after kind of right on the bubble there. Some of them are kind of doing some a little bit different events to kind of just fine-tune their racing competition for the NSIC championship. So it's a pretty small meet. It starts at 3 o'clock with field events and 4 o'clock with the running events. Everything's done by about 6:45. So we'll see a few of the NSIC schools like Augustana, University of Sioux Falls, Southwest Minnesota, and I think Northern State, and then SDSU. So it's a pretty small meet. All the NAIA schools are doing their conference meets this weekend, so we won't see any NAIA. It'll just be either Division I or Division II competition. But I think we'll have a good meet there and be ready to go then the following week.
All right, so tune-up invite this Friday and then conference next week then? Or the
Yeah,
following week?
yep. We leave on the following Thursday, and then competitions on Friday and Saturday there at Minnesota State Mankato. And that's really, I've kind of been saying it throughout the whole winter here that that's what we really gear for. But that is the big peak for our athletes during the indoor season is to do well at the conference championships, and then if they do well there, chances are they're probably going to be qualifying for the NCAA national championships. And we got some kids right now that are in contention for getting into the national meet as well. So we'll find out a little bit more in 2 weeks for sure who's going to get in for that.
All right, so Wildcats on the road this weekend at Brookings, South Dakota, and then, of course, conference meet the week after. So good luck, coaches, and hopefully we have some good stuff to talk about next week.
You bet. Sounds good. Thanks, Mike.
All right, we'll take a time out and have more here on the Wayne State Coaches Show right after this.
The Coaches Show is sponsored by Pack and Save. Pack and Save is a proud supporter of Wildcat Athletics and is your one-stop shop for savings. Check out Pack and Save's excellent produce and find the best cuts in their grade A meat department. Be sure to stop at the Top Notch Deli where you can find their amazing fried chicken, daily lunch specials, and all the fixings for your next tailgate or viewing party. Pack and Save is open from 7:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. 7 days a week, and their staff is waiting to help you for all of your grocery needs. Pack and Save, your one-stop shop for savings in Wayne, America. Go Cats!
Hello and welcome back to the Wayne State Coaches Show here on MyWayneNews.com. And just to close things out here, baseball season has started for Wayne State, and the Wayne State baseball team started the season with a 3-game set in Tahlequah, Oklahoma against Northeastern State. The Wildcats take 2 out of 3 there. They win on Friday 8-2, and then split a doubleheader on Saturday. They lose the opener 10-9, and then come back and take the second game 7-3. So Wildcats starting the year 2-1. They will be in action on Thursday against Fort Hays State in Emporia, Kansas. They'll play a 9-inning game there starting at 12 o'clock. That's going to do it for this week's edition of the Wayne State Coaches Show here on MyWayneNews.com. We'll be back with another edition next week. Until then, this is Mike Carnes. We'll see you later.